What's up, guys? Welcome back to our horror movie spooky season reviews. I apologize for the couple-day break. Life's been a little busy, but we're back on, and I'm finally reviewing Child's Play 2. And honestly, I've had a couple days to marinate with my thoughts on this film, so maybe that's the better way to do things. But yeah. Anyway, Child's Play 2. Similar to the last movie, Child's Play 1, I mentioned that there's sections of the beginning of the movie, especially if you watched it before, that are slow. But, I forgive it because of what happens afterwards and how much it picks up the pace. And honestly, this movie is the exact same. And that may be my biggest complaint with this movie. Is that I wish for a sequel that you didn't spend the first 20 minutes really giving more exposition. More of, alright, let's get into the killer clown. Killer now. And I do think it's been a while since I've seen any of the later movies. It's been a little bit, but I do think that some of the later movies do that. But other than that complaint, I genuinely think that this movie is on par with the first one, with elements that I actually think are better. For instance, some of the characters that you meet in this movie that have the connection with Andy are really good. And not to say that the connection that he had with his mother in the first one was bad, because it definitely wasn't, and that was one of the highlights of the film. But the connection that he has with some of the characters in this film are really good too, on par with the first one. And with the way that they're written and the way that the characters, given the events that happened in the last film, they make you once again care about these previous characters, or the previous character being Andy, and they make you care about these newer characters. Or there's more, and I don't really want to get into any kind of spoilers, but if you've seen the movie, there's more. It's more just one character over the others, but they at least make you care quite a bit about this new character that is in a considerable amount of the movie. And honestly, and I think a lot of fans have brought this up too, and this is my personal opinion, and this is just me personally agreeing, the ending of this film may actually be a little better than the original. And that's because it gives it a more wider scale and more possibilities to happen. If you know, you know. But other than that, Chucky is easily the best part of this film. There's honestly more iconic moments in this one than there are in the first one that I completely forgot weren't in the first movie that are in this one. Because, yeah, it's been a little bit since I've seen these films. But no, I mean, honestly, I do think Child's Play 2 is really on par with the first one, and that is a really impressive feat. Usually when it comes to making a sequel, it can be difficult, and I've seen it go wrong just recently with Joker 2. This film doesn't have the usual sequel tropes. This gives you new characters along with an original one, and a plot that I overall find really entertaining. With, once again, a killer that is entertaining as well. I mean, there's a lot of iconic moments in this film. If you've seen it, you know there's specifically one involving a classroom that I love that scene. It's done perfectly. That scene personally puts you on the edge of your seat of what's gonna happen, and the turnout is great. So definitely give this movie a watch during this Halloween season. It's quite good, and I've said it a lot, and I'm going to say it again. It is on par with the first one, if not a little better. But I'm going to give Child's Play 2 an A-. That's what it deserves. It is the same grade I gave the first one. That it deserves that. Honest. So October, little by little, is coming to a close. And I've honestly had so much fun, looking back. And I'm going to do more of a retrospect at the end of this month with the actual Halloween day with one special horror movie review that I'm going to end it all on. But I will say now, I've had a lot of fun making these videos, definitely. And I think that is a lot in par to do with, I've mentioned before, rewatching these films that I otherwise probably wouldn't. And they deserve to be rewatched because a lot of them I saw when I was younger. And, your memory can definitely get fuzzy as you age, even if you're young. And so I think, I know I've said I've moved away from just doing movie reviews, but I've had so much fun doing them that I think I'm just going to keep doing them. Like, whenever I see a new film or whenever I see a film that, I think just deserves to get a movie review. That's just how this works. I do have bigger plans for the channel, but they're a ways away, and I've got way bigger plans, and they're a long ways away. So, thank you guys all for watching these videos. I appreciate the feedback that I've gotten on all the reviews so far. It's been quite the month for the channel. And it's not a whole lot of views, and I'm not gonna, but I do appreciate it, So, go watch this movie. It's enjoyable. Peace out. Like and subscribe.